So what's up YouTube, welcome to my channel Complete Tech Review and welcome to another walk around of the NS 125 in this BS6 variant. Yes, this is a new vehicle and NS now has a younger brother in the form of the 125cc, and yes, the engine is a brand new engine. This is a 125cc engine which delivers roughly around 12 bhp of power, and the torque also is good at 11 Nm. It also comes with a unique kick rod, and also it has self, so it has both. And also, if you can see, the styling is totally NS styling. You also have an under engine cowl, so which is also nice. This one is offered in the single disc, which is a pedal disc and a drum variant, so that's where the drum is. And as well, if you can see, there's the spring which holds the drum mechanism, so that is also there. It comes with combi braking system, and yeah, once when you engage the front disc, a portion of the rear drum brake also is engaged. I'll show you the mechanism on top, but you can see the styling over here. The perimeter frame, which is the most significant thing of this vehicle, and this what makes it different than the regular 125cc Pulsar. In my next video, I will be sharing the difference between this and the regular Pulsar 125 and why you have to pay a premium of close to 15 to 16,000 on this bike. That is what I'll be talking in the other video. But right now, let's check out the vehicle and the walk around. So why is this bike for and for who it is? This one is again the entry level beginners sporty naked vehicle, and which makes roughly around 12 bhp. And this one is again a very sporty unique offering from Bajaj. So if your budget is limited and you want to do if you want to have a naked sports vehicle which has a very nice styling and very good frame, then I think this one would be the ideal choice for you. A couple of things which go for this vehicle are, firstly, the pedal disc. And yes, so this one I believe should be around 220 or 230 mm disc, but again pedal disc which helps in better heat dissipation. The front fork is a skinnier one, but it also has a reflector built into it. This side of the vehicle, you can see that the tank extensions and the 125 badging, and yes, this one is just a kind of a side protection, but it doesn't have a radiator or neither an oil cooler. You have a single horn, so which is nice. The catalytic converter which is in the exhaust pipe, so that is nicely done. The crash guard, again typical of the NS vehicles, very compact and very nice. You can see that the engine is again a digital twin spark ignition, and this one is made it to a 5-speed gearbox, so which is also nice. So this is an air-cooled engine. There's no oil cooling or neither liquid cooling. It's an air-cooled engine, and for 125cc that should be more than enough. Again, a nice kick rod, so which is a rarity to find in these DNA of vehicles. And you also have this small sticker which, if you want to tuck in your vehicles, this will help in gripping the vehicle much more. Again, this side, the side panel is black, and this tank extension and the tank is all matte red. And again, to the tail section, you get to see the 125cc badging and then a couple of other colors. At the rear, you can see that the vehicle has dual mud guards, and inside the one it has some carbon fiber finishing, and the external mud guard again, which is reminiscent of the NS lineup. Again, the tires are tubeless. These are Sear tires. The rear is 100/90 and the front is 100/80 17-inch tires. The alloys also are not blacked out, but these are slightly grayed, and which is good and has a different pattern compared to the regular 125cc Pulsar. So the rear suspension is the mono suspension. Again, it adds more to the stability, and it has adjustability, which is also nice. The rear footrest has a nice click to it, and it is made up of aluminum, and the front has a rubber casing on the footrest. So all in all, it's a nice vehicle. And right in this side, you can see that the seat is a wide and a comfortable seat. This is a split seat layout, which is good, and the grab handle also is split, so which is nice. From this side of the angle, you get to see that the matte tank, and this one is strikingly visible, and it also in the other two colors it is more visible, and especially for the matte blue one. So Pulsar badging, again it is also done in matte, and the instrumentation console is again part analog and a digital unit. The RPM meter is analog and the rest all is digital. You have the Bluetooth logo, sorry, Bajaj, and the battery indicator, neutral, service reminder, and also you have a side stand indicator, which is nice. It also has trip A, trip B, and also has the odometer. The switchgear quality again from the elder brother, which is nice, and it has an engine kill switch, an electric start, high beam flasher, and the horn, and as well as the turn indicators. I like the turn indicators and the cancelling option, which is very soft and nice. The overall mirrors also look to be very nice, and in fact for all the Pulsars, the rear view mirror quality is really nice. From the front you get to see that the reminiscent halogen pod, which looks like a transformer, and it also has these two small pilot headlights. The indicators are the flex type ones, and I do applaud Bajaj for giving us the flexible ones rather than the fixed ones, so just nice. Again, at the front bumper has the carbon fiber finishing, so which is also nice and looks good. So now I'll show you from this side of the angle, but get a view of this. And this is what I was talking about. It's an integrated braking system, or a combi braking system, where if you see this mechanism, this one has the provision where you can, once when you engage the front brake, the disc engages, and also a portion of it goes to the rear. So towards the other side you get to see that the chain is an exposed unit, and you also have a sari guard. I believe once when you take the entire bike, there is a rear passenger sari guard as well, which has been given. The underbelly mounted exhaust, which is also nice, and also it has throaty enough. I will start the vehicle and show you the sound. Again, to open the seat cover, you have to take out the key from here, so this is the angle. It also has first of its kind, a knob, a petrol knob. So never in NS vehicles you get to see this, but I guess the reason for this is because it has an e-carb. It's not fuel injected, it has an e-carbs, so that is why they had to make this mechanism. So let's check out the e-carburetor. So that's the one, the e-carburetor. So that's there. So the gearing, again 5-speed gearing, 1 down, neutral, and all 4 up, so which is also nice. And as I said, it has a side stand indicator. So overall from this side, it has some good styling approach. And again, if you are an NS fanboy, and if you have the inclination for naked styling for a city naked bike, and if your budget is limited, I guess this is the vehicle that you have to keep in mind and also certainly look for. So again, showing you from this angle, and the split seat. Yep, so this is a small walk around. I hope you enjoy this video, and again I want to thank Sri Lakshmi Bajaj at Anand Bagh for giving me this opportunity to review this vehicle. And also there's a different color for this, I will also review that, so stay tuned for the next video. And also thanks for tuning in for this video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.